oltre 100.000 i ragazzi.
Joy and gratitude, and on behalf of the Filipino people, I bid you welcome, Your Holiness, to Manila and the Philippines.
Pope John Paul II was seen by billions of people. Literally millions would claim that he changed their lives. We are still coming to understand how he changed the world. To know this man, we must join him on his pilgrimage, from his earliest experiences of family, of home, and of Poland, a country where the Catholic faith, deeply rooted, remained for centuries an inseparable part of culture and community, a shaping force in the life of young Wojtyła. These sources of spiritual light were soon set against great darkness. The loss of his mother, his older brother, and then the Nazi horrors. As a university student in Kraków, Wojtyła lived with his beloved father, a man of great piety and constant prayer. In 1941, Karl Sr. died. Wojtyła was 20.
I never felt so alone in my life. I had already lost all the people I loved.
Through his suffering, like many Christian mystics before him, Wojtyła discovered a path to spiritual depths he had not known. Deep, contemplative prayer opened his soul to the presence of God within. Guided by this interior light, Wojtyła began to discover the presence of God in all people and began to experience life in every aspect as somehow part of the very life of God.
The Holy Spirit is mysteriously present in the heart of every person.
This profound connection with God transformed his faith, fusing his life with his beliefs as never before. Discipleship to Jesus Christ became the focus of his life. Wojtyła had long been a student of history and theater. He was a poet and would be a professor of philosophy. He was a mystic, a defender of freedom, and a voice against tyranny. As he entered the priesthood, Wojtyła's experience of God and the conviction that every person is made in the image of God became the core of his life.
The human person is the primary and fundamental way for the Church.
This is the truth that guided Karl Wojtyła's artistic and intellectual pursuits, his priestly life and his ministry. It is the truth that guided his papacy amidst the tumult of the 20th century.
Habemus Papa! Cardinalem Wojtyła, sibi nomen imposuit Ioannis Pauli.
Non abbiate paura. Aprite, anzi spalancate le porte a Cristo. Non abbiate paura.
You are not being sent. You to proclaim some abstract truths. The gospel is not a theory or an ideology. The gospel is life.
Debe regresar para una vida nueva en Cristo Jesús. Él es la vida, Él es la verdad, Él es la vida.
This is the message that inspired the Polish people to stand in solidarity against their Soviet oppressors.
Proszę was, abyście nigdy nie zwątpili i nie znużyli się i nie zniechęcili, abyście nie podcinali sami tych korzeni, z których wyrastamy.
It is the message that stirred the hearts of the young.
Do not stifle your conscience. Conscience is the most secret core and sanctuary of a person where we are alone with God. By listening to the voice of God in your most intimate being and by acting in accordance with its directions, will you reach the freedom you yearn for.
He lifted up the aged and the broken, removed barriers, and reached across political and religious divides to bring reconciliation and healing. John Paul II focused the world's attention on the dignity of every human life. A dignity that is sacred and holy. Thus, he pointed the world toward God. Just 9 years after his death, the Church canonized John Paul II as a saint. The power of his life and witness live on.